Next speaker from One Broadcast Lane, Thomas Hill.
Thank you, Sheriff. Good evening, Alderman. Haven't seen you all lately, but I wanted to come down. I'm a student of Waterbury happenings, and I read the Republican-American every morning, and I saw that story this morning, No Big Fish Yet, by Penelope Overton at the Republican-American. And I thought that was somewhat fair because at least she gave some stats. She wanted John Rowland's opinion, et cetera. And I said, okay, well, at least she got both sides of the story. Then later this morning, I was listening to Larry Rifkin on WATR, who was filling in for Ed Flynn today, and I hear Alderman Denz on there with his version of the John Rowland story, and it just made me want to come down here. And Art, I appreciate that you have your opinion, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to come down and give my opinion too. The economy's in the tank. Waterbury's a third-tier city. We need all the help we can get for salesmen. It's taken me 2 and 3 years to close real estate deals, and to judge John Rowland or any other economic development person on 6 months, especially on the cost of doing business in Waterbury, is ridiculous on my opinion. And you know, you need someone who can sell this city. It shouldn't be about John Rowland. It should be, who is your salesman that's going to sell this city? And if you look around you, you see in Naugatuck, they have David Prendergast. If you look in Watertown, they have Joseph Seacrest. If you look at Torrington, they have Rose Ponte. And I spent a couple of months as interim economic development director in Torrington. And I can tell you, when customers come to town, the first place they go to is economic development. They don't go to the brokers. They go to the economic development office and they say, what do you got in your city? So I think every city has to have an economic development person. Also, I would point out that who else, if it's extending for the next 6 months, who are you going to get that's visible statewide that is going to sell Waterbury? And believe me, we need all the help we can get here. We need somebody who can sell Waterbury. And Art, I'm talking to you. We need somebody that can sell Waterbury, that knows the city, knows the good neighborhoods, knows all the good people like you, Art, and others that care about the city. You need somebody of high profile and has visibility that can help sell the city. And who are you going to get? You're going to switch John Rowland for Carmen Vacalabre? Are you going to switch him for Jim Smith? Are you going to switch him for Tom Shute? Or are you going to switch him for me? We all have jobs. John Rowland needed a job. I think he was an ideal candidate. I think he's done the best he can in 6 months of a lousy economy. We need also to work on business retention. We need to show the businesses in town that we care about them. We do need to try to get new business because we do have good possibilities in Waterbury as well, and we need high visibility. Mayor Jarjura said he was going to get a high visibility ombudsman. I think he's done that in John Rowland. But if John's not good enough for you, who else can you get that can bring visibility to Waterbury? I told you about the surrounding towns, and I got to tell you one more little story. I've had 2 major functions in downtown Waterbury at Signature's Restaurant over the last year and a half, or last year at least. And I got to tell you, I had 50 brokers each time come in from all over the state to look at Waterbury. The first time I invited John Rowland, he came, and the brokers all came and wanted to hear what he had to say, and they were interested in Waterbury. The second time they came back just, I don't know, maybe 3 months ago, I invited Mayor Jarjura to come. Governor Rowland came, previous Governor Rowland came as his advance man and made a joke with all the brokers that he was the mayor's advance man, and then the mayor came up and gave a nice speech. And the former commissioner of the Real Estate Commission, Bruce Caginello, who's also a CCIM like myself, said, wow, Waterbury's really looking good. You guys are doing a great job down here. So it's as much perception as it is reality to present a good face for Waterbury. And we need a good salesperson here, and I just wanted to come down and give you my opinion, as I'm usually not down here bothering you anymore at night, but I wanted to come down and give my opinion. And Art, I want to thank you for razzing me up today on WATR. Thank you very much.